We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Kansas City Royals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. In is Christian Yelich, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Milwaukee. Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And there's the first strike. 2-1. To 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. At the plate, Travis Shaw. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard towards center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Domingo Santana, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that 2-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him. I like how he...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Royals, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. In is Jorge Soler. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Here's Marcell Ozuna, and it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, Eric Timms. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Eric Timms.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box now, Ryan Braun. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Now here's the pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So striding forward now, Stephen Vogt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Logan Morrison. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Santana is there to make the play as Zimmerman's gone on just 1 pitch.
Batting 6.
Digging in now, Buster Posey. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. On the ground up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Orlando Arcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Mondesi ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jonathan Villar. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him. Here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, number 44, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. First delivery to him on the way. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. A cold strike on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Here it comes. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr.
Raul Mondesi.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a shot out to right center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Coming to the plate now, Alcides Escobar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got it.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And the run will score, and the Royals are off to a 1-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jock Peterson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready for another chance. Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Soler.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And that's taken in by Escobar for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him. Travis Shaw is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. Ready with the 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Morrison onto the grass, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready now, Eric Timms, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Logan Morrison comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
First baseman, Logan Morrison.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. Now for Morrison, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now. You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
A runner at second, nobody out. And Zimmerman will watch this one miss for ball 4. Into the box now, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short. There's one. On to first, and Posey has bounced into a double play. Now at the plate, number 44. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
And he lays off for ball 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kane is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Soler's after it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in, Stephen Vogt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see that swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Again, a 1-2. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Peterson. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Raul Mondesi. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Raul Mondesi.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The shortstop,
Standing in, Alcides Escobar, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Santana will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Here's Jock Peterson now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Here's a high pop-up. Shaw is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He'll start things out. Now in the top half of the 6th. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. Hard liner toward short, and no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. In now is Lorenzo Cain, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. That's wide. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The right fielder, number 16.
Ready for another shot now. Domingo Santana. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Yelich rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. Into the box now, Eric Timms, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now, you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ryan Braun is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs. He's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Throw won't get him. Ready for another chance? Stephen Vogt comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters' counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
2-0 curveball here is over for a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Kyle Zimmer will come on and make his 4th.
Now pitching for the Royals.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. In is Jorge Soler, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Soler.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Shot toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Morrison. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Jonathan Villar is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. One down. In is Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Here's the 1-1 delivery. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball, but man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
Ozuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Striding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 28, Mr. Posey.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
0-2, here it is. Hit in the air to right field. Santana is in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 44. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set, and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 2.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Called strike at the letters. 0-1.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Santana over to his left, and the inning is over. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2. Andrew Edwards. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So their half of the eighth opens with a man aboard. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Domingo Santana. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Soler on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in, Eric Timms. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. In there, a base hit. Here's Ryan Braun now. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs.
Ryan Braun.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Digging in once again, Stephen Vogt. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit in the air to right field. Soler is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Into the box, Orlando Arcia, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Swing and a liner. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. 1 away. In is Jorge Soler. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Yelich going back. Gone! Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Aaron Wilkerson is into the ball game now as he'll make it.
61. Aaron Wilkerson.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding into the box, Logan Morrison. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. This is pulled into right. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jonathan.
And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th, as that one just about got him. And he pops it up back behind second base. Escobar is there for it. 1 out. Now batting, Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ryan Butcher enters the game with
Now pitching for the Royals. Number 45.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Peterson. He gets there, and that's the second out. In now is Lorenzo Cain, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Morrison is there, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Cain is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Buster Posey. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So coming to the plate, number 44. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Posey is on his way home. In to score the runner from second. Digging in the switch hitter. Raul Mondesi, 2 for 3 with a double. Terrence Gore will come on now and pinch run here from the stretch. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Out into right center. Well hit. Gore rounds third and is digging for the plate. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Stop number 2. Alcides Escobar.
Jeremy Jeffress comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Jeremy Jeffress.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Matt, this is that situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to second. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Now in the box, Jock Peterson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Stepping up now, Jorge Soler. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. A called strike over the outside corner. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Timms is there. Makes the catch and the ball game is over. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Jock Peterson now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Kansas City. Center fielder, number 31.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. In is Jorge Soler. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming.
Jorge Soler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Run there. On to first to complete the double play. Here's Marcell Ozuna coming into this one. He's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. A fastball inside, ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Takes a knee-high fastball. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane on the move. He's around first, heading for two. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with two away on a ground rule double.
Logan Morrison.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Logan Morrison is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Those two-out hits are so big. They're so valuable. And to have a two-out double, now you got a chance to drive in a run and get on the board. But it looked like you were going to get nothing.
Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for out. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Standing in, Lorenzo Cain. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A big pass at a slider that gets past him.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Soler is there, and that's the second out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retire. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Third baseman Ryan Zimmerman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Garcia has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Buster Posey. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Raul Mondesi. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fouled back.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time. And digging in, Domingo Santana. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
2-1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. So stepping in, Eric Timms.
Eric Timms.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Zimmerman in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Orlando Arcia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau.
Escobar.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Batting 9.
Digging in, Erasmo Ramirez. A textbook sack bunt situation here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. And there he goes towards second. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jock Peterson. He singled his last time up. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball one.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Right fielder, number 12.
Digging in to try it again. Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Garcia ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now batting, Stephen Vogt. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Stephen Vogt is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Mondesi brings it in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Striding into the box, Chase Anderson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is riding in once again. Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Ozuna.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
First baseman number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Yelich is under it. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. There's one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Ready for another chance. Buster Posey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Runners on the move for second. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Morrison onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First time up, he went down looking. Driven nicely into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit, a two-out double.
Fielder number 16.
Now to the plate, Domingo Santana. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the two-out double. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Shaw rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Now at the plate, Eric Timms trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Shortstop.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Now in the box, Erasmo Ramirez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Orlando Arcia. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Arcia.
Ball one.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Yanked on the ground down the line. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Stepping in, Stephen. For 1 for. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So digging in now, Jonathan Villar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled back. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Got him.
Up next for Milwaukee, pitcher Chase. Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way. Chase Anderson stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Chase Anderson. Brad Hand. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Christian Yelich stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Pitch popped up. Escobar is there for it, and that ends the inning. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Fielder, Jock Peterson.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Played on the backhand. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Jorge
Digging
Soler.
in to try it again. Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back at the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Logan Morrison.
Into the windup and the pitch. Back up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Lorenzo Cain 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Lorenzo
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here. Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Here's another 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Travis Shaw. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. They got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
But a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Domingo Santana. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Drilled on the ground to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a flare out toward right center. Santana is there to make the play as Zimmerman's gone on just 1 pitch.
The catcher, number
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now the pitch. 2-0. Now here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Yelich. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Raul Mondesi. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready for another chance. Eric Timms, no hit. In 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ryan Braun is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it. That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough of it to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ryan Braun is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Orlando Arcia is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he misses 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with. Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Alcides Escobar.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to right field. Santana shading to his right. 1 out. Now at the plate, Chris Withrow. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering number 44. Will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded to short. Arcia has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Arcia is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Ryan Butcher is on to pitch out.
Now pitching for the Royals.
At the plate, Chase Anderson.
Ryan Butcher.
Hernan Perez is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. In is Christian Yelich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. In now is Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soler is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Aaron Wilkerson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Coming to the plate now, Logan Morrison. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Oh, it looks like he's trying to play hero right there. Trying to play hero. One big swing, and he wanted to end it. Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaker ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Escobar into shallow left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Domingo Santana. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Soler has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. So striding forward now, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 delivery. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
In the air now, out to right field. Santana is there to make the play as Zimmerman's gone on just 1 pitch.
The catcher, number 28.
Here's Buster Posey now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the pitch. Here's a called strike about thigh high, 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Santana moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box, Raul Mondesi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Arcia will put this one away, and the side is retired. Standing in, Orlando Arcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The shortstop, Orlando.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Mondesi will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Digging in. Stephen Vogt is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Manny Pena will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he misses there, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Number 5, second baseman, Jonathan.
Hard liner toward short. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Jeremy Jeffress takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 32, Jeremy.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. He's got it 1 away. So striding forward. Now, Ryan Butcher. He'll get to take his first cut. Hunter Dozier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And that misses, ball one. Now here's the pitch. Hard liner toward short. On to first, and there were two down. Ready once again, Jock Peterson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Brandon Maurer takes over now to start.
Pitching for the Royals.
Ready now, Jeremy. Jeffress, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Brett Phillips is up off the bench here to start the home half of the 11th as he'll try to get on base as the possible winning run. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here's the 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone. Ready for another chance? Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Liner toward right center, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. In now is Lorenzo Cain, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Digging in to try it again, Travis Shaw. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground at first. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with two away.
Fielder number 16.
Riding in once again, Domingo Santana. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Matt Albert gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 43, Matt Albert.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit in the air out to right. Kane is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break. Little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Morrison. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless. Digging in, Ryan Braun. 0-for-2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
A little low. It's 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Shortstop,
Orlando Garcia is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Manny Pena. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a fly ball to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Ozuna is there to make the catch. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, and he'll be the one to begin the inning.
3rd baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Here's Buster Posey now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Raul Mondesi, 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. Swing and a looper to left. Yelich coasts under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Matt Albers. lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. Sent on the ground out to second. Mondesi scoops it up. A quick out number one. In is Christian Yelich. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He tried to end it right there. One big swing here in this extra inning game. Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Oh, and he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for out number two. Lorenzo Cain is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a good play by the first baseman to speed. At the plate, Alcides Escobar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Alcides Escobar.
And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Sogard has it, and he's retired here, one away. Striding into the box, Kelvin Herrera. Sam Freeman is going to finally make an appearance.
Number 39. Sam Freeman.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And Braun will handle this one for round number two. Here's Jock Peterson now, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the two-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Settling in now, Jorge Soler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Soler.
And a ball 1-0. The 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 1-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here.
Travis Shaw
just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Peterson. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Here's Eric Sogard. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Here's Ryan Braun now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 1-1, here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play it. Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double.
Ozuna.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. VR giving chase. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Orlando Arcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mondesi is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Manny Pena. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
The relay, and he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only one away. Here's the first pitch. Jonathan Villar comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Morrison will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2. Standing in now the pitcher, Sam Freeman. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position, you know the hitter is going to be aggressive, and he pulled this.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's Buster Posey now, as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
The catcher, number 28.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. And Posey will remain hitless for the evening as he's retired again for the first out.
Second base.
Ready for
Raul Mondesi.
Corey Knebel has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning.
Corey Knebel.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Alcides Escobar.
Alcides Escobar stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Again, a 1-2. Cue shot here out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Ready once again, Christian Yelich. He struck out swinging in his last. Kyle Zimmer has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late.
Ouch, that one hit him. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Still looking for his first hit here. He's 0 for 6. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 2-1. Yelich is running. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and miss that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch swung on and missed the throw. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And at long last, the winning run is across to score. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player. Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Here's Brett Gardner now, and we are set. For baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, number 11.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. Here's Mookie Betts. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Yelich racing back. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third, and the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. VR comes up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half. Of the first.
For the Brewers, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in, Travis Shaw. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo.
Didi Gregorius.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Number 19, Masahiro Tanaka.
Masahiro Tanaka stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes. He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. At the plate, Domingo Santana. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Eric Timms.
First baseman, Eric Timms.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Hicks. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it. And that retires the side. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Brett Gardner.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kane is after it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Shaw gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano. He singled his last time up. On Gallardo with the good live fastball. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Stephen Vogt.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Batting 8.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Ball 1. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So stepping in, Giovanni Gallardo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit. Ready for another chance. Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tanaka pauses. First pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Gregorius. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mookie Betts. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Third baseman.
Stepping up now, Kyle Seager. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Little tapper down the first baseline. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a line drive. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Didi Gregorius comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Lorenzo Cain, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
Right fielder number 16.
Digging in now, Domingo Santana. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hot shot down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Swung on in the dirt. Strike three. And that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Masahiro Tanaka. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Masahiro Tanaka.
Gallardo back to work as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
The left fielder.
Here's Brett
11.
Gardner now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, a double play. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Line toward the alley in left center. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now to the plate, Eric Timms. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
First baseman, Eric Timms.
Hit hard back up the middle. And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Standing in, Stephen Vogt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches.
So striding in, Jonathan Villar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
So coming to the plate, Giovanni Gallardo, a base hit in his first trip.
Giovanni Gallardo.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Riding in once again, Robinson Cano. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Robinson Cano.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Mookie Betts goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Kyle Seager is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
I like the high fastball, 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
On the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ball 2.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready once again, Domingo Santana. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he lays off there, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. To short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Eric Timms. A hit in 2 tries so far. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1-1, here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. That's in there, base hit. Cain rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll get it into second. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And in time as the run scores. Digging in and looking for more, Orlando Arcia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early. The 0-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Orlando Arcia becomes out number 2 this inning. Stephen Vogt is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Sent on the ground out to second. There's Cano throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Gary
into the
Sanchez.
windup and the pitch. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kane is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. This is line to left. Yelich is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Now in the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Jonathan Villar.
On the ground to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Pitcher number 49.
Striding into the box, Giovanni Gallardo. A hit in 2 tries so far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Gardner is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So coming to the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He's 2 for 3 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground out to short. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hicks is after it. And that's the 3rd out. Into the box, Masahiro Tanaka. 1 for 2 on his line so far.
Number 9.
Cabrera is going to be asked to get things going here as a leadoff.
Number 12.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one's flared out toward left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Hit out toward second. VR fields it cleanly on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. VR takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Drew Smiley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom.
Number 33.
Now batting, Domingo Santana. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for a pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
A called strike over the outside corner. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Domingo Santana is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. He pulls this one into right. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Comes set with the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan VR. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano will be charged with trying to get on board.
Robinson Cano.
Into the windup and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Here's Mookie Betts. He went down on strikes last time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. On the ground to the left side. To second for 1. Back to first. The 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Payne is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through, and it mattered, and he's our